Nice. What am I looking here? Am I looking at this one? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
All right, Russell Wilson's up. John Boyle, you'd like to lead us off?
Yeah, Russ, for you guys to have no preseason, from not your first game and functioned that well on offense, what does that tell you about the potential for this group?
Well, I think we did a great job. We got a lot of great players. We were super dialed in all off season. We spent a lot of time on Zoom calls. We talked a lot about a ball and life and everything else. And we got a lot of smart guys. I think, like I said to you guys, I think earlier, I feel like we're smarter than ever. Obviously, we got great talent. Everybody caught the ball today, and that's what we want. We want to diversify the football. DK made great plays. Tyler made great plays. Greg Olsen made great plays. Disley, everybody touched the football. Chris Carson scored 2 touchdowns. So it was great just to see that, and the offensive line did a great job. They had a sack the first play of the game. Unfortunately, came right upfield. They didn't even go for it, and they came right upfield. They had that one, and then the other. I think they had 2 other ones, but I thought we did a great job up front. Gave me time to make throws. We threw the ball quite a bit. We ran the ball well. We were able to do a lot of things, and I think it's a testament to preparation, testament to how we prepared throughout the whole offseason, and obviously through training camp, and definitely this week as well.
Greg Bell.
I think you're on mute, maybe, Greg.
Hi, Russ.
Hey, Greg.
Hi. How much you threw 21 times the first 35 plays? How much was that Atlanta, and how much do you think that's indicative of how you're going to be this year as an offense?
I think we wanted to spread the ball around, get the ball to a lot of different guys. We wanted to be to be aggressive in our approach just in general. I think also too we wanted to be able to run the ball well too as well, which we were able to do when we did. And so it felt great. We had 3 drives in there. I wish we could have had back really. We kind of got a little stagnant there. We kind of we didn't stay hungry just from just how we approached the line of scrimmage and everything else. I think we had those couple penalties there. But other than that, I thought it was a great day. For the first game of the year, to step up like that, guys made plays. We're very confident in what we're doing, and that was great.
Bob Condota.
Sorry. Yeah. Hey, Russell. The fourth down pass to DK. Can you just take us through sort of what you saw there and how that all unfolded?
Well, yeah, we, to be honest with you, they made a good stop on 3rd down, and they were all celebrating, and so we kind of just looked at the sideline. I was like, okay, well, let's go after them, and we wanted to be aggressive in that approach right there, and so we were going to send the kicking team out. I think Shadi and I are on the same page, and we went for it, and sure enough, DK. Makes a great play, slips by him, and runs right down the field and makes a great touchdown catch. So that was big for us.
Corbin Smith.
Hey, Russ, Jamal Adams was asked about watching you play on the sideline, and he said he's not used to it, seeing a team put up that many points. But what was it like for you being able to see what he was able to do out there on the field, his first game with the Seahawks, the energy he brought to that defense, the production?
Yeah, he's been unbelievable as a teammate, as a leader, just he's one of the best players in the game. He brings the juice, he brings the energy, he's just focused, he's dialed in, he's on his assignments. He can make every play on the field. Our defense is going to be really special this year, I believe, and it obviously starts with Bobby always and what he does and his consistency. KJ, his consistency, and then our defensive line was able to make plays. But then when you get a guy like Diggs last year, who was able to step in, I don't know how many games he played, 5, 6. It felt like he played 12 by as many plays as he made. But, him to step in the way he did, and then to get another guy, like Jamal Adams to come into our football team, those are great football players. And he's brought the energy, he's brought the focus. I think we're going to have a really great defense. That secondary looks really good.
Brady Henderson.
Hey, Russ, we saw you guys go up tempo today in situations that weren't necessarily end of half situations where you typically do that. Do you think that could be something that you do more of this season?
Yeah, I think we're going to mix it in here and there. I think it's an important part of the game to be able to control the game, and to strike fear in defenses in multiple ways, different personnels, different players, different people. We were able to do that because of our personnel. We got a lot of great confidence in our tight ends. We got a lot of great confidence in our wide receivers. We got a lot of great confidence in our running backs. I mean, we got stable running backs back there, and then ultimately, offensive line. They're smart guys. They've been doing a great job all camp. I was proud of D. Lou getting his first game. To get in there, and I thought he did a tremendous job throughout the whole game. He was super focused. I told him early in the game, I said, man, listen, the last game you played, you won a national championship. I think you'll be okay. It's been fun, to be with such great guys and guys who are passionate about the game too, not just, good guys and they like football and all that. They love the game. And that's a fun thing to play quarterback and to help be a part of this journey.
Michael Sean.
Hey, Russ, did you have a slogan or a victim of police brutality on your helmet today?
Yeah, I should have. It should have said Breonna Taylor on the back of my helmet.
Yeah. Why did you go with Breonna?
Say again?
Why did you go with Breonna on your helmet?
Well, I have a daughter. I have a beautiful 3-year-old daughter, and when I think about everything that's happened in our country, it's been an emotional time. An emotional time where there's a lot of hate in the world. There's a lot of disappointing things that are happening. And when I think about Breonna, I think about somebody who seemed to be a gracious person, somebody from what we hear and what we read, but also, too, is somebody who was just trying to be at home, And what's going on in America is very real. It's a very sad thing. And I think it's important to that, we need justice for Breonna. We need people to, step up, and our leaders in our country to be able to step up and make a change for these kind of situations, especially like those. And so, when I think about my daughter, I get fearful because of, a young girl like Breonna having her life taken away is pretty difficult. I think also, too, Michael, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this, but you're kind of bringing it up, so I think it's right time. And so for me, when I think about everything going on in the world, and I know you guys know, all of our faiths may be different and everything else, but for me personally, I pray that we can come together and love people better. And for me, when I think about the Jesus that I know, I think about somebody who wants us to love one another. I actually had pulled this up because I want to read it because I think it's an important time in the world right now. And it says, and it's Jesus speaking, it's John 13:34 through 35. And this has been on my heart, really honestly all week. But it says, a new command I give you, love one another. It says, a new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. I love that part where it says, a new command I give you, love one another, as I have loved you. And I think that's so important. And then my other favorite scripture I've been praying over, it says, it's 1 Corinthians 13:4 through 8. It's a love chapter in a way. Sierra and I read this at our wedding even. It says, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And I think the reality of life right now is that we're in a critical time with a pandemic happening around the world, in America, to be honest with you, black people being shot, without, carrying a weapon, and these things are really happening. And they've been happening for years. To all the different things that are going on just in our country. There's the wildfires at home. And the reality is that this life is short. We only have so much to live, no matter how much we have or how little we have. Paul talks about, I've had a lot and I've had little, and learning how to be content in both. And I think that the reality is that we need to learn how to love better. We need to learn how to realize that this life is very fragile. It's very short. We never know. And it's our assignment and our duty for each one of us, no matter what we believe or who we believe in, to do a better job of that. do a better job of loving, because that's what we can control. We can control our inner circles. We can control our language. We can control how we're around each other. We can control how we teach our kids. We can control our loved ones. We can control and how we control ourselves. And the change that we want to see, it has to start with me. It has to start with you all, and I think that's really critical along this journey. And I'm proud to be a part of the Seahawks, and as we're going on this journey together as players, as an organization, as a coaching staff, and everybody else. And, it's a testament to, just knowing that love never fails. And it's important that we continue that.
Thanks, Russ.
Yeah.
Curtis Crabtree.
Hey, Ross, I was just kind of curious how you felt like the offensive line kind of worked in front of you today, the new group that first kind of go for 60 minutes, and how everything kind of played out for you up front.
I lost you in the middle there. You said offensive line, how they work together or something?
Yeah, just your first game out there for 60 minutes together in the real line of fire, and how it all kind of came together for you.
Well, I thought the guys did a great job. Like I said, we had the first sack of the game. They just ran upfield. That wasn't on them. That was just, a good play by them. But and along all of it, I thought guys were dialed in. They were tuned into the situational football. We were on it. All the different, words and languages and all the different things that we're doing when we're super advanced and how we're doing things. And we're gonna be a tough football team to beat. And I'm excited about it. We can score a lot of points, and we got a lot of great players. And I think, Curtis, it starts with the offensive line. They're doing a great job of it. They're on it. They're detailed. I think Dwayne's a tremendous leader. I think, in terms of just that group as a whole. And then, the addition of D. Lou and Shell, they've done a great job. I mean, I felt like I've been playing with them for years. To be honest with you, they just did a tremendous job stepping in, and it was nothing for them. So it was great. They did a great job today.
Art Teal.
Russ, that was as many screen passes as I've seen the Seahawks offense throw in your time. What circumstances led to the use and effectiveness of the screen pass?
Yeah, we threw a couple of them there. There were big plays. Obviously Chris Carson scored that one touchdown on one of those, and that was a great play by him. And the line did a great job blocking on that too. I think that we spread the ball around all over the field. Obviously deep balls, obviously the DK, Tyler, these guys running down the field. We mixed the quick game in. We mixed the mid-range game. All the different things we did. We got this couple screens and nakeds. All the different plethora of plays and versatility, conceptually, is really key, because it messes up the defense. They don't know who the ball is going to, where it's going to go. And we got such great running backs. I mean, when Chris Carson gets the ball in open field, so you want to get him the ball as much as you can and find ways to do that. He did a great job of that. So that was a great job by Shadi today, and just calling great plays.
Bob Condota.
Oh, you actually got me already with Russell. So I'll pass on the second time if someone else has a better question.
All right, sorry, Bob. Joe Fan.
Russ, it's so easy to kind of lose sight of Tyler because he's so consistent, and it's honestly just kind of a constant where it might not be the big flashy play or whatever, but in the end of the day, with he caught all 8 of his targets, I think 90 yards. How crucial is he to what you guys do, both on and off script?
Tyler is one of the most consistent players in the NFL. He's one of the most explosive players in the NFL, even though he's a smaller guy. I mean, he gets open all day. His ability, his feel for the game, his intelligence, his awareness, his ability to get open in a blink of an eye. And then, obviously our scramble ability with me and him is really, really special. I think it's one of the best in the game, and I think we're doing a great job of it, and we got to stay on it. I think, and it's not just him. I think, all the receivers look great today. I was proud of Demo. He stepped in today, did a great job. Swain got his first NFL catch. That was pretty cool. Almost got that first down and 3rd and long. I mean, but Tyler, he's Mr. Dependable in so many ways. And so I love how he approaches the game. There's nobody who approaches the game better than he does. He needs to get more recognition, honestly, for what he's doing. I mean, he's been unstoppable for the past, I don't know how many years, but he's been unstoppable. So I think he's one of the best receivers in the game, hands down.
All right, Russell, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Wish we could talk longer. Go Hawks.